Hello, coolers, and welcome to another interesting episode of this channel where we are going to be discussing the latest updates on FC Barcelona. And the first thing that I want us to be updated with is who is to replace Ronald Koeman as manager of FC Barcelona. That is the most trending topic right now, isn't it? So now, guys, the latest report on that are now saying that Roberto Martinez, the Belgium coach, is the favorite to replace Koeman. And some people will ask themselves, how come? Of course, I discussed just earlier today how, Laporta is now positive on Xavi Hernandez, to lead Barcelona as coach. But some twists are now coming in just lately, talking about Thierry Henry being the assistant manager, and of course, Roberto Martinez being the main manager, and so on and so forth. We don't know how things will unfold at the end of this saga, but we are going to be discussing on this latest development as we move ahead. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Ronald Koeman and talking about his suspension. We quite remember he was given a red card towards the end of that disappointing Cadiz game yesterday evening. Now, it has now been confirmed that Ronald Koeman is set to miss 2 games. The game against Levante on Sunday and the game against Atletico Madrid. So we're going to be discussing much more on that development as we move ahead. So callers, as we get ready to discuss those stories in more detail, please do well to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed so you always get the freshest update on FC Barcelona here on this channel. Viva Barca! 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 It seems like the wheels are set in motion for Barcelona to replace current first-team manager Ronald Koeman. The Dutchman had come under intense pressure after the loss and draw to Bayern Munich and Granada respectively. And Thursday's night goalless stalemate against Cadiz seems to have sealed his fate for good, with Barcelona starting to make movement in the market to secure replacement for Koeman. A report from Goal has now claimed that Barca have narrowed in on Belgium national team manager Roberto Martinez, their preferred target, and have established initial contact to assess the possibility of him taking over. Former midfielder and club icon Xavi Hernandez is also a candidate that the Catalans are looking at. But at the moment, it is Martinez that has emerged as a preferred option for the club president Joan Laporta. So Martinez has been with Belgium since 2016 and has done a sterling good job with the Red Devils, helping them turn into one of the best teams in the globe. The 48-year-old is contracted with the Belgian national team till the end of the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar. Owing to his strong relationship with the Belgian FA, Martinez had plans of taking over the director after his managerial contract had run out. However, Barcelona's entry into the picture could change the setting. Martinez is said to have a clause in his contract that would allow him to terminate his contract unilaterally. And while he is determined to lead the Belgian national team to a major trophy after the Euro 2020 heartbreak in the summer, he could very well be open to a separation after the UEFA Nations League next month. Belgium take on France in the semi-finals of the Nations League on October 7 before they participate either in the finals or the third place playoff a few days later. And Barcelona are prepared to wait until then to bring the 48-year-old on board. Then talking about Thierry Henry, a possible return to Barcelona, it have also been rumored in that report that he might come as an assistant to Martinez, So a move, however, could require Barca to shell out a compensation fee of 1.5 million euros. At this point, there have been no detailed discussion held, although the report states that there could be the possibility that Martinez bring ex-Barcelona and Arsenal superstar Thierry Henry as his assistant. Henry, who spent 3 years as a player, at Barcelona between 2007 and 2010, worked with Martinez as his assistant from August 2016 to October 2018. The French legend returned to the post earlier this summer and may follow the 48-year-old manager to Camp Nou should he accept the job. And he reiterated earlier, as I said earlier though, no advanced talks have taken place as of yet. In fact, it is stressed that Barcelona have held talks with other potential candidates as well. But Martinez, as things stand, seems to be the favorite. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, things just do not seem to be going the way of Barcelona manager Ronald Koeman at the moment. The team has been performing below par. Results have been poor over the past week, all of which have led to the rumors of him getting sacked. Amid all this, there's a fresh issue that the 58-year-old Dutchman will have to deal with. As relayed by BARCA, Koeman has been hit with a 2-match touchline ban by the competition committee, of the Spanish Football Federation after his sending off in the game against Cadiz. In what was a frustrating outing for players, fans, and the manager alike, Barca were held to a goalless draw by the Minos away at the Estadio Novel Mirandilla on Thursday night. With things not going his team way, Koeman let his emotions get the better of him on the touchline. Throughout the contest, the ex-Everton boss had been spotted complaining and arguing with the officials over decisions, and the referees ran out of patience with his antics in stoppage time, showing him a red card and sending him off to the stands after Koeman protested a yellow card against Sergio Busquets late in the game. He even said after that game, "In this country, they send you off for nothing." I asked why, and he said, attitude, we better leave it," the manager had said about the incident, speaking after the game. Now, an official sanction has been made against the Barcelona manager, with the competition handing him a 2-game ban, which means Koeman will not be on the touchline when his team faces Levante this weekend and reigning champions Atletico Madrid a week later. In addition to Koeman's sanction, the competition also confirmed that midfielder Frankie de Jong will be suspended for 1 match after his 2 yellow cards resulted in a sending off against Cadiz. Barcelona's appeals against both decisions as well as the Busquets yellow card were dismissed by the committee. So callers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe so you always get the best update on FC Barcelona here on this channel. Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.